Hey, this is Steve Walls with Sideline Sports Talk here with Sporting KC head coach Peter Vermes. Peter, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Not too bad. Talk about your preseason, how things fare for you guys so far in preseason.
Yeah, look, preseason is always a progression, and for the players, it starts off great because everybody's happy to be back, and then all of a sudden they start going through the lull because it's too long, and they want to start playing games. So it's good to be over with. I think we're all excited about starting our first game. I think it was a good preseason, it was good progression, and like I said, now it's time to get going into the season.
Now, not to dwell on the past, but last year, you know how everything ended. Is there any added motivation going into the season?
I always think that whenever you don't finish by winning, at least the MLS Cup, Super Bowl, whatever it is, you always have extra motivation for sure. You know, the one thing is we won the U.S. Open Cup last year, and that's a good thing to do, but at the end you want to win everything. So having not won the MLS Cup, it definitely, you have a little bit sitting in your crawl and you want to come back and you have a desire to be successful. So I know that's our our goal at the end is to try to win, and so we're going to do everything we can to get back there again this year.
And being that the goal is to want to win, what are some of the other goals that you may have had, when you're talking to your guys?
Well, I think a big thing in our sport is the regular season. If you look at a couple of years ago in 2013, because at the end when we got to the final, we had the best regular season between the two teams. Right. We actually were able to host the game at home, and that's a big thing that we have in our league. So doing well in the regular season, being one of the top teams is a really important aspect. Having the best goal differential than any team in the league, and also giving up the least amount of goals. That's also another one for us. If you can do those things, I always find that you wind up being very competitive at the end.
Now, you guys have added some depth in the midfield. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, look, we've added Brad Davis, Justin Mapp, two guys that I think are really important players for us. We re-signed Sonny Mustavar. All those players have had a contribution, whether it's with us or somewhere in the league. And so the great thing is that we've added some guys that are, as I would put it, they're winners. Right. They've been guys in this league that have won with other teams. They know our league really well. The acclimation for them is really quick into a team. So I'm looking forward to those guys making a true contribution this season and pretty quickly.
Now, talk about this event tonight. It's kind of something a little different with the new No Other Pub. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, look, I just got here not too long ago. I haven't been here yet because we were waiting preseason when they opened it up. I think it's a great place. It's incredible. I didn't realize it was this big. So I'm excited to I'm going to eat something here in a little while. I can't wait to taste their food. And I'll be a real hard critic if it's not good, but I'm sure it is. Because everything this club does is at a high level. So I'm excited about it. I do like the fact that we're always doing something different with, how we open up the season, and this is another way, and I think it's pretty interesting.
Now, final question for you. You guys are bringing out a new kit this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, I'm always a big believer of this. My dad said when I was a little kid, he said, look, if you look good, you play good. Right. And I know that they did a little poll within preseason, all the new kits that came out, and we were the number one. It doesn't surprise me. I think our guy, John Munka, who does all the designing of that, does a tremendous job. He just has a real unbelievable eye for fashion. And so, every year I think it's better and better. I love our white kits. Right. I just think they're classy. But this new kit I think is pretty classy itself in its own regard because it's more, obviously it's more closer to our colors.
All right, Coach, I appreciate the time.
My pleasure.
It's Steve Walls with Sideline Sports Talk here with Coach Peter Vermes. Thank you.